the reborn 2023 Acura Integra. Hello and welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm at Open Road Acura in Wayne, New Jersey, and we're taking a close look at the all-new 2023 Acura Integra in the fully loaded A-Spec Technology Trim. If you're unfamiliar with the Integra, it was one of the original models from when Acura was first launched in 1986 in North America, and it went away after 2001. It was a very popular enthusiast car, and it was sorely missed when discontinued. So is this all-new Integra worthy of its name? Let's find out. So the Integra takes the current Acura styling, but there's some slight changes. Let's start with the signature diamond pentagon grille. Now the inside of the grille is different from other Acuras because the diamond element of the grille has basically been inverted. Instead of there being solid diamond-shaped pieces in there, the diamonds are now the spaces in between all these intersecting lines. They also eliminated the frame around the grille. A-Spec grilles usually have a black edge going around them, and non-A-Spec models have chrome. I think this cleans it up nicely. Dropping down onto the bumper, Acura took one of the signature styling cues from the prior Integra, and that's the stamped-in Integra logo under the left headlight. There's some sharp sculpting around the grille area. At the bottom of the bumper, the grille pattern continues in front of the intercooler. That part is surrounded by a nice gloss black trim that extends into the housings of the LED fog lights. And there's functional venting on the edges of the bumper. The headlights also vary slightly from other models. The Acura chicane LED daytime running lights run along the top of the housing where all the other models have it on the bottom. I have to say, I think this one little change makes the Integra resemble the Honda Civic it's based on because it has a similar setup. If you don't know, the Integra is essentially a Honda Civic underneath everything. They share a lot of parts, and I'll go over what all of those are. The jewel-eyed LED headlights are right in line with the other models, and they have this nice smoked-out interior that just really elevates the look. Acura headlights are insanely bright, so visibility at night will be outstanding. Just try not to blind everyone else. And they squeeze the LED turn signal at the very top, and I have to say it works. It looks good. Turning to the side, on the fender is the A-Spec badge to let everyone know you bought the coolest trim of the Integra. The mirrors have integrated LED indicators, and if you pay attention to these things as closely as I do, you'll notice that the Integra has the same exact mirrors that are on the Civic. This is the only thing they share on the exterior. The creases and body lines are much more animated on the Integra than the Civic, and that's mainly because they made it to resemble the TLX rather than the Civic. Certainly gives it some personality. They did a nice job making this top belt line flow into the back of the window trim. The window trim is completely blacked out with gloss black on the B-pillars. The roof line is another thing that strongly resembles the Civic, and the shape of it is nearly identical. These wheels are a 10-spoke 18-inch wheel finished in shark gray. I wouldn't call them aggressive, but they fit the car well. The tires this is riding on are 235/40 Continental cross-contact all-season tires. Turning to the rear, there's some more traditional Integra design elements with another stamp in the rear under the taillight, as well as this little notch at the bottom of the hatch door. The rounded shape of the glass adds a little flair to it. There's a nice mini black spoiler on the trunk lid. They also blacked out the inside of the Acura badge, and there's another A-Spec badge off to the left. The LED taillights have the same Acura chicane and identical turn signals like the front. The way that the lights are pushed outwards to the corners really highlights the car's width and shows off its athletic stance. The bumper has this really cool rounded crease that flows from taillight to taillight, and two integrated reflectors at the bottom. The diffuser area is finished in this nice looking gloss black with two fully functional exhaust pipes. Opening the rear hatch, there's a cargo cover attached to the inside of the glass. That's the first time I've seen one of these before. Off to the left is a little cubby with a cargo net, and to the right is the subwoofer for the ELS Studio 3D sound system that's all the rage in the auto industry. There's 24.3 cubic feet of space with the seats up, and unfortunately there's no official numbers on how much with the seats down, but it's definitely more than 24.3. The hatch door is manual only. There is no power liftgate on the new Integra. And something to note, this does not come with a spare tire. This beautiful bright blue paint job is the signature A-Spec color known as Apex Blue Pearl. And when it looks this good, you definitely want to keep it well protected. So that's why I've teamed up with carcover.com to give my viewers 15% off on these heavy-duty all-weather covers for your very specific make and model. Use promo code OPTICAL for the discount, link is in the description. Taking a look under the hood here is a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine shared with the Civic Si, putting out 200 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque, and that's paired with a CVT transmission or an optional 6-speed manual. 0 to 60 takes 7.6 seconds. Fuel economy ratings are combined 32 miles per gallon. That's 29 in the city and 36 on the highway, and the capacity of the fuel tank is 12.4 gallons. If you're enjoying this review, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly videos. So I've heard some pretty mixed reactions on the new Integra. A lot of them say, oh, it's just a Civic, it has Civic parts, it's not a real Acura. But everyone seems to be forgetting that that's what the Integra always was and always has been. It's always been a Civic at its core. On the interior, it becomes pretty apparent, but the new Civic is a solid, well-designed car and certainly a great basis for any car. So let's get the things that are the same out of the way. The door panel. The whole section of the door panel below that chrome strip is the same as the Civic, along with the door handle. They did rework the top to make it a bit nicer. Next on the list is the steering wheel. The steering wheel is straight out of the Civic with the Acura badge, but it's still a nice wheel. Honda's leather-wrapped steering wheels of recent have all been of Acura level quality. Tiny bit of gloss black around the switches. The switches to the left are for the audio and to the right is cruise control. They added a nice little A-Spec badge at the bottom. Behind the wheel is this massive 10.2-inch digital gauge display, also from the Civic. Both sides of the display can show all kinds of different information and it's very useful. The A-Spec comes with some nice sporty aluminum pedals. Now here's where borrowing from the Civic has a huge advantage. The Integra is the only car in the current Acura lineup to have a touchscreen, and that's because it's the Civic screen. It's a nice bright 9-inch display that may technically be smaller than the other Acura screens, but it's a hell of a lot easier to use. And I also prefer screens that have a little bit more height to them instead of the industry trend of short and really wide. This is equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a Wi-Fi hotspot, Alexa, Sirius XM, and Bluetooth hands-free link. There's a backup camera with trajectory lines. The resolution could be a lot better, but it serves its purpose. The A-Spec Tech also boasts a ton of safety features, including blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic monitor, traffic sign recognition, driver attention monitor, adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, road departure mitigation, traffic jam assist, and a head-up display. AC controls also straight out of the Civic, physical buttons with a really nice solid clicking mechanism when you turn them. The air vents have the same diamond pattern as the front grille. That's a common thing Honda's been doing lately. The top of the dash is a soft touch material. Just below is a faux metallic trim that repels fingerprints well. These beautiful leather front seats are lined with micro suede. Both seats are powered and heated, and the driver gets 2 memory settings. The console is finished in gloss black. The gear selector is also the same as the Civic, but with a silver accent. Connections in the front include USB-A, USB-C, and a 12-volt, and there's a wireless charger. Storage space is okay, it's a small car. The center console is on the small side, and the glove box is a standard size. Up above is a standard size moonroof, as well as a sunglass holder. This Integra is equipped with the 16-speaker ELS Studio 3D sound system. Let's take a quick listen. Wow. First of all, 16 speakers in a car this small is insane. You just feel so immersed into what you're listening to. The subwoofer is working overtime to bring the power. My only criticism would be that the mid-range frequencies sound a little bit hollow, but only slightly. And the clarity of the sound is superb. Now I'm in the back, 6 feet tall with the front adjusted for myself. and this is the most room I've seen in a compact car. There's 37.4 inches of legroom, there's one pocket behind the passenger seat, a nice soft center armrest with two USB-A ports in the center. The one drawback of the interior is that the door panels in the rear lose the soft touch on the upper. MSRP of this Acura Integra A-Spec Technology is $38,095. Big thank you to Open Road Acura of Wayne for letting me come out today to show you guys the new Integra. My parents' two Acuras that I did reviews on when I started the channel came from Open Road Acura. We've been longtime customers and they've always been good to us. They're located on Route 23 in Wayne, so stop by if you're in North Jersey or the New York City metro area. Let me know your thoughts on the new Integra down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please share with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.